this should be recording okay. Let me just check everything's okay here and we'll be sure to see what we're doing. So I've got my microphone, okay, my microphone set up, and I'm recording this. This is another art time, okay. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. And in this particular video, I've got some music playing again, as usual, like peaceful, ambient, Shenmue inspired music, which I create just to help me focus. I'm gonna like basically put some different music, another track on now. So we're ready for action. I'm going to be doing more art. I hope you guys have been enjoying any of the ones I've been doing, okay? You know, including my nibbles from scribbles. Okay, nibbles from scribbles. You're going to need to check that out, man. Check what that's all about. Anyway, let's go into this now. I'm going to start, okay? So hopefully you're in the mood. If you've got a nice cup of tea there, or somewhere following along, either with a computer or a tablet or another computer available, or unless you want to just follow and take notes down and or just draw on paper while you're listening. It's up to you. Okay, I hope you enjoy this. This is just me behind the scenes now, continuing work on my cartoon, one of my animated cartoons, and what you can see here is this is a screen. I'm taking another image from my storyboard here, and I'm going to just copy and paste that now into a new project, and I'm going to turn that into an animated talking face, okay, of the character in this next scene for the actual show that I'm making. Okay, so where the heck is that thing now? Oh, here it is. Cinema. So in this next scene, the character's gonna, I need to get with the program here. What character is this? I'm getting confused now. Hang on, why is he on that side of the screen, man? I've got to move him over. Sorry about the music cutting out and stuff, by the way. Oh yeah, it's the main character. Good, it is the main character. Good. So the idea is to just have his mouth moving, really, for the animation. And I'm going to go with the frame animation to do it, okay. This character we could have a little bit off view like that. I think that's okay to do. I'll just have him like this. He's got his back up against the wall. I think that's right. Is this the main character or the other character? I don't even know which character it is still, because I had different ideas when I was making the actual thing. Let me just check that out. Hang on. So we've got the storyboard here. The other character's standing here. The main character's sitting on the bed, resting. This, whoever the hell this is, I don't know. Let me just check. Yeah, it's the main character. It's the main character. This is the main character, because the other one talks to him in another scene. So let's get on to that now. Okay, so we're gonna move this above. With this one, as usual, we're going to do a rough sketch of the character first over this already rough sketch, but you know, we're going to see how it goes, and then that'll either be turned into a proper image, or we're going to do another image on top of that, which is the proper image. So let's go. Without further ado, let's get on to this, okay, without wasting time. So a bit of a darker colour, a darker blue. So I'll tell you what I like to do, yeah, I'll tell you what I love to do, right? This may sound crazy. I like to start off with like a cartoony face. Like, for example, having eyes like just really cartoony, you know, and giving him the expression first, like, oh, or he's just like, you know, dull down, you know, he's like that, you know, he's like just looking there. This expression on his face, you know, we're just so basically doing the same thing. We're just giving him like a cartoony thing first, so we can know what kind of expression to follow. And I don't know, I just found this a good little neat trick, because it's a totally different thing, kind of odd, but it just helps. It does help. There's not much difference really. So I go in there. You find a lot of things. I mean, it's like a lot of things in art. you find your own way of doing things, don't you? So I'm doing this as a rough sketch, don't forget, first of all, anyway. So the ear's going to be here, the ears are going to be on this side, we know that. Okay, see, I'm so rough, you see, and being so loose and rough like that in the beginning, it really does help, because look at it, I'm able to get the whole mood of the whole thing, you know. I'm able to get the whole mood of the whole thing. This nose should be a little bit higher, I think, here. It doesn't look much different to what it's going to be, you know what I mean? It's going to be like a manga type thing anyway, but you're going to see what I mean. So we're going to put the hair, we're going to do it really rough. I'm going to just do lines to show where that is. Put this here maybe. Well, it should be there, it should be across. Okay, hold on. We're going to fix this up, don't worry. Fix those eyebrows up in a moment. We will, so. Okay, that's going to be about just about there on the eyebrows, see. I'm going to put the bands to be about there, see, really. Okay, that's about there. I'm just doing like lines first of all, so to show where the hair is going to be. It's rough, not doing like the actual spikes and all of that stuff. Okay, then from here, so we've got the whole thing there, the whole shebang, as Keanu Reeves says. That there, okay. You see, he's a fairly young looking guy, right? This guy, anyway. You know, and then we're going to have this here. So he's like, that's there, the shoulder bits, you know, and then the arms would be there, and this character's going to be talking, it's going to be talking, the mouth's going to be moving in the scene. It's very simple animation, but apart from that nothing else is moving, so we're just marking everything off now. Okay, this is the bed that he's been laying in, sleeping in, just leave it like that. Okay, yeah, and now we're going to turn that down. We're going to turn this back one off, turn this one into a faint. We're going to use this as the rough, and we're going to try and draw our proper art now. Okay, for the this proper scene. If you hold on, guys, okay, I'm going to just put an image on the screen for one moment, okay. And I hope you can bear with me. I have to go to do something for a couple of minutes, okay? So if you hold on there, and I'll just let you look at an image or something for a moment on the screen, okay? If you just look at like this for a moment, I'll be back any moment, okay? Just have a look at that. I'll be back in one moment, okay? If you want to pause, if you want to skip along, you can. Hold on. I'll be back in a moment, okay? Okay, I'm back, guys. Sorry, yeah, I'm back. I'm back now. Sorry about that. I had to stop the recording there. I had to go to check something there. But this is another image I did the other day, by the way. Okay, so now let's get back to where we was. Okay, so again, now you may still not feel comfortable with going in on certain areas like this with the eyes. I find a bit awkward. But I mean, even this would work for a character, for the look of a character, right? But the thing is, you'll either go in and feel comfortable or not. God damn it. or not, you know. But okay, so I'm going to say what you could do is you could do like a rough one first, is what I'm trying to say. You could, if you wanted to do a rough one, you could do another, like make another rough sketch of just the eyes and try until you get the eyes right. As in the proper eyes, I'm saying, the proper looking eyes, okay? So we're trying to go over kind of anime type of look, and I'm not that great, I'm not the best like anime artist or anything like that, you know, but I'm just inspired by all that, you know. Okay, now, so we're on the way, though, we're on the way to making this work, you know, so okay, so let's just do the eye there. If you can hear anybody talking loudly in the background, I'm very sorry, there's people talking loudly on the phone and stuff, okay? If in the other room. But thank you for watching this. That eyebrow was kind of low there because of the headband, but I guess we can just adjust that anyway, can't we? Okay, now obviously that won't be there when we have that. I mean, the eyes, the rounded shape, that will have been changed. Okay, so it's coming on, and we've got full opacity on this here. Usually I like to have it a bit faint while I'm drawing, see, like that, just to make sure that I feel comfortable, and it's like a sketching kind of feeling still, so you're not committed. So what you can also do, okay, which I always forget about, is go in here to the tool options and go into like basic smoothing, and it gives a nice smoothed line. And I really want to test that quickly. Actually, is it working? How will it? In fact, it's I think that was just my imagination. The stabilizer is the one. So if I do that, we're just testing it. I'm just testing it, okay, guys. Is that right or not? Hang on. So I'm just testing it out, okay, guys. I'm just checking it out. Okay, I'm just checking it out. So if I do that, okay, now I see. Okay, so we got this stabilizer lines. It really does work really well, actually, and I think I'm going to be using this a lot more in future. I think so. Yeah, see, really, see again here from here. So we go again, see if I can do that. See, I turn that right up there, move across. It slows down the line, so you get a nice, I was your father? No. A nice, smooth line, smooth, slow, coordinate, controlled line. I've just turned that down. I'm just adjusting that bar as I go along, see, to be able to do as I wish. You know, like I can turn it off if I want to go for quick, erratic, fast movements, more natural feeling, and then turn it back on when I need to. You know. Okay, so this is coming on. The mouth, as I say, this is the all-important mouth where he's going to be talking, as I say. We are going to have one of those, ain't we? Oh, excuse me. Let's go back there. Okay, good. So I'm going to go with these hair strands that I've given him and give it some more flow to it, and actually go with them. This was one of the images of. This is one of the images that I was frightened of drawing. I thought it might mess up, but it was supposed to be a prominent one, you know. But I think it's turning out all right. See what it does. Okay, this stabilizer thing, it cleans up your lines when you're drawing. See, what it is it's a good thing, but it does slow down your movements. It's like not so natural, you know. But the thing is, still. You know, the thing is, you can use it for certain parts of your picture, can't you? You don't have to do every single scene like it, every single shot like it. You know. And you know, when you get better and better, it's a good way of training as well. It trains you to draw actually more controlled. I find it does actually train you to actually have a more controlled hand. And you're training slow. It's like doing anything. You do it slowly at first, don't you? And then later you get better at doing it fast. So it's training you to be steady. You'll never probably be as steady because you may always have a little bit of a wobble or a shake in your hand, like some people. I'm just saying, you know, the thing is, the main point is going to train you, though, you know, to have a more steady hand, right? So the characters coming into display here, I'm very happy to say, is looking much more smooth. It is looking much more smooth now, more clean lines. You can see that. I've got the stabilizer on a low speed. It's not like super slow. You know, it's like it's just bearable sort of thing. You know, but it's like. You know, it's just. I mean, it's just fairly slowed down. You know, but it's like it's slow enough for it. It's doing a good job. It's doing a good job. Now I don't know what my settings are with Fire Alpaca, if it's the settings and I've just not realised it before or something. I don't know what it is, but in Fire Alpaca, the other art software, with that, okay guys, I have a thing where when I press the middle mouse wheel, by the way I'm using a pen to draw this, okay, I'm just saying, but for some options I sometimes switch over and use, you know, the mouse for certain things, okay. I'm just saying, okay, that now with my middle mouse button, the wheel, you know, the scroll wheel, then when you're not scrolling, when you're actually when you are using the mouse for certain things, and if you press the thing in, press it and hold it, the middle button, what happens is you're able to press it in like a button and hold it and move and pan. See, this is in this software, Critter, okay. But in Fire Alpaca, just turn it off for a moment there. Turn it off there for a moment. In Fire Alpaca, go to none for a minute. That's full freedom now. I have none on. But I'm just saying, in Fire Alpaca, stabilizer. With Fire Alpaca, sorry, it's like it doesn't allow that. For some reason, it just acts as though you are holding the left mouse button down, or as though you're clicking with your pen, like down on the paper, and actually drawing. So it just draws on the pen, on the paper. It's strange. It's strange, but okay. I'm wasting time now. I'm rambling as well. This is done. Then we can turn that full opacity. Bang. Nice. Okay, good enough. Good enough, is it? I mean, this cheek there, it could have been a little bit out there. I feel a little bit more. What do you think about that? We may be able to get away with a cheat here by dragging it across. I don't know, but I'm going to really try it. Okay, going to go to digital brushes. I'm going to go to this manipulation. Where is it? Just saw it. Manipulation. Where is that? But there's a one here. Grow. Distort. Move. Maybe this one. Yeah. See, if I gradually, carefully do that, maybe use a bigger brush, maybe be better. Yes, I can move it out slightly. Is that amazing or what? Is that amazing or what? And I was worried it wasn't going to look too good. It's not perfect because I made a few bumps earlier on, but it's all right. You know what I mean? Look at that. Look, I don't want to give him a fat jaw like he's been punched in it or something. You know, but it's all right. The only problem is it has blurred it slightly. I just undo that just quickly, see? Just move it across. I'm just going to go with that. I know it's not perfect for the line, but I'm going to go with that. I'm not going to be too fussy, right? I'm going to get rid of that back image now. We don't need that anymore. And for this, I'm just going to literally, I'm going to colour fill it. I'm going to literally colour, well, not with colours, but I mean with, you know, with just the basic, just do the shades, you know. So let's see what we got. Sugar, man, sugar. I have to keep going to this damn magic wand. It gets on my nerves. Okay, I'm going to go there. I'm going to go to control. Hang on. Damn, where are we? So, bucket, right? Is that right or not? Tools, yeah. Yeah, grow selection to 1, good. Okay, go here now. Magic wand, bang. Paint bucket. But I have to keep clicking back and forward. That's what gets on my nerves. See, whereas in Manga Studio, another software, I believe it's got a different name now, but I'm just saying, it was previously called Manga Studio. You know, Clip Studio Paint is another name for the company anyway, the software and the company. It actually was, zoom a little bit better. It was actually use a pen, damn it. That is actually another software that where's the thing? That is another software, okay. Why is it not allowed? Oh, I'm on the wrong brush, man, damn it. Hold on. Yeah, that's another. In that software, it's the same software, man. That's what it is. It's the same software, is what I'm saying. man. It's the same software basically. You can like, but you can. What you can do is you can select with. So I've got getting to the point of what I was saying. You can actually change the color when you've selected an area, like with the magic wand tool or anything like that. You can then, it just gives you the immediately, once you've selected an area in some way or another with the lasso tool or whatever. Okay, once that's been selected, it gives you an immediate bunch of options, like what do you want to do? Do you want to color it? Do you want to resize it or whatever, things like that, you know. And I think that's a really good thing, you know. But you know, with this and with Fire Alpaca, you can't do that. You have to pick an option of some kind. This is working strangely. Let me see what's going on here. If I choose 0, then what happens then? Here, sorry, yeah, okay. Guess it works different for different things. Okay, yeah. Bit dark, that's because he's not supposed to look dark. I'm not trying to make him like dark skinned, this character, but it's like this particular one. But the thing is, like, it's gonna, you know, this goddamn, I keep having to switch between the pen and the mouse, you know, for certain things, and it's like some people can do it, but not me. I find it awkward. Okay, now I'm gonna, shit, I don't even know. I'm gonna make it a little bit brighter. We're gonna have to maybe make it a bit brighter. I want to make it brighter, but darker, you know, than what we had there. Damn it. Okay, darker. So I mean darker than the rest of the image, I'm saying. Okay, that's good. We're coming on now. It's coming on. It's coming on. Okay. Okay, get a pen. See? Damn it! You have to keep switching between the tools. See? You know what I mean? Okay, good. Just gonna go with that. Now we're gonna go with a darker grey for the back, obviously. The other sides will be much darker. I think that will give a nice contrast then. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. That's what it is right there, see. Okay, so we're doing a nice little picture now. Now, the eyes, obviously, we're going to do the eyes. So we're going to go on an overlay first. Overlay first. Overlay, okay. Overlay first. I'm going to go with a white. I'll choose the same colour like as the top, as his top, his vest. It's not a full-on bright white, but it's just a white, you know. White is very light grey. As soon as you put that white on the eyes there, you can see how it really brings the life into the character, you know. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, man, so how's your day been, man? You know what I mean? You know, me good. Let's zoom in. I'm gonna zoom in here. Zoom, zoom, zoom. I think like that song used to go. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Okay, I'm gonna go with that. I'm not gonna go too much there, too over the top. But you know what I'm saying? Very young-looking guy, you know. Got to animate the mouth, don't forget as well. But before we do that, I'm gonna merge that down. Okay. In fact, I can animate right in here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make 3 images, and after I've made this video, I will literally, you may not see all of the animation obviously, but what I'm going to do is just, you know, you will see the clip animated in this, but I'm just saying, like, it's going to be saved out. Like, I'll record the clip, you know, for a cartoon. Record a few seconds of that looped. The good thing is you can have looped frame animations, you know. So let's go here and go to a dark. Yeah, shit, man. Okay, we're going to bring that light in, start painting the light on, basically erasing the dark to show the light, you know. You know what I mean? That's what they say to you, you know. So let's put it however I flaming wish. here. Okay, and it's just working all right. Okay, so yeah, so the face there, obviously the mouth area, I'm just going to cover that whole mouth area because otherwise we're going to have too much fuss. Otherwise, when we do animate it, I don't want to have it too awkward, you know. We're not trying to draw a cat, by the way, sorry about the face here. Under the eyes also, things like that. Okay, so certain areas we're going to leave dark, certain little areas, you know, and try and work it out what's what. There was a rapper who once said what's what. I'll never forget the way he said it. Okay, so that's going here. Okay, so you got the idea, right? It's coming in. For some reason, when I erase this colour here, it's showing the same sort of colour behind it, the white. I don't know why that is. It's like not making any difference at all. Everything else is making a difference, but not that. And again, for the hair here, again, you know, similar thing. It's showing some difference, but it's not showing a lot of difference. You know. Certainly, but that's okay. It's coming out okay. Right. There's something wrong here. What is it? What is it, man? That is strange. There's something's going on there. I'm going to cover that up a bit quickly, just quickly. I'm going to merge. Hold on. Yeah, that's what I've got to do. I've got to do that. Well, I made a boo-boo, but it's okay. I'm going to merge that down. I'm going to play with the brightness a little bit on that. I made a boo-boo with this, by the way. It's okay. Do that. Hold on. Put that brighter. A bit like this. I'm going to make a darker version, no matter what. So I can put some shadow behind him. There's a little bit of shadow, just to add a bit, you know. On the walls as well, and then some shading and stuff, and then we're going to just get into the animation part of the mouth and everything. So there's just a bit on the edge, you see there, around the edges on the head, to give it some life, you know. Okay, so that's there. On this side as well, see from the side of the bed, like there, it's like a stone bed, you know, it's just stone thing. I'm just going to put a bit of shading, like a very subtle, excuse me, shading on here. Just a little bit of marking, you know, on this stone. You see, just to show a bit of a texture sort of thing, you know. We call that, you know. I think that's good enough, to be honest with you. That's going to be fine. We're going to add a little bit of a, merge that down, put a bit of a slight blur, bit over the top there, what we've done there already, but I'm going to have it like that. Okay, I'm going to have it like that. Because this is the third image, if I'm not mistaken, let me just check the images. Show 1, 2, 3. It's the third image. We're going to have 3 images of this. Okay, 3 images of this. So we're going to save that as, we'll number them, but in the right folder. Okay, so folder 3, and then we're going to have 1. Excuse me, PNG. Bam. Okay, and then it's just a case of simply, and I mean really simply, just editing the mouth, right? Because I get worried about doing things like this. It like kind of, I worry I'm going to mess up my work, but you know, to be honest with you, you don't at all. You know, you just work with it. Like anything, you just do a mouth slightly open and then wider. That's it. That's what you do. I'm not the best at drawing mouths either. I'm not the best at drawing a lot of things. Go on another layer to make sure we know what we're doing. First off, zoom out to check we're doing that right. I'll zoom in on certain areas, see as I'm doing it. Are we going to include teeth in this mouth? Sorry about that advertisement, hold on 1 second and I'll get rid of that advertisement there. Already, I mean, that mouth looks already too open, you ask me. It's like, what the fuck you talking about, man? Maybe we should just try making it a little bit less open in this one, and then in the next photo, in the next image, slightly more open than it was. A little bit of a lip there as well. Okay, so that's that. Okay. Okay, file save as. 2. I like it whenever you can just use black in an image, because it like you can just like, you know, it's easy to erase if you want another layer. I don't know, you know what I mean? Anything like that. Working on different layers is a good way to go as well, but it's like you haven't got to erase much. You know what I'm saying? You know, right, let's go with this. So in this one, I'm going to make this one bigger. Okay. Nothing like that. It could be a tongue. This could be a tongue. God damn it. But we're not going to have that. It's just silly. A mouth, you know. I could draw teeth in there like, a little bit, you know, like a line where the teeth are. It's either going to look bad or it's going to look right, you know, it's one of them ones. I guess that's alright, you know, to be honest with you, it's alright. I'm going to save that as 3. Okay. And what I'll do is because of the way I've done this, I'm going to have to bring it, for quickness, I could bring it to Fire Alpaca. I'm not too sure. Let's just see what we can do. Turn this one off. File, open. Where is it? Critter Cinema. Complete blank project. I'll just delete all the files in there first. Delete all the frames. Then I'm going to go to File, Import Frames, if I can do that. Yeah, I can. Animation frames. Okay, good. Add images. Where's the damn thing? So at least it works. You got to try different things out, right? So all these, highlight them all. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. What the hell just happened? Oh, it did work. It did work. Yeah. Okay. So now the only thing is, like, how do you? Oh damn! This is one thing that's been bothering me for such a long time. It's really been bothering me for a long time. I don't know how to duplicate. So copy to clipboard, paste from clipboard. I got no idea how to do this. Damn, I really don't know why. I can't understand why I don't know how to do this. If I say, okay, if I say hold frames, insert hold frame, makes that frame play for longer, you know. Move this along. Does that work? Maybe that works. Can I move this to the third one? 1, 2. And that's still the same, see? Then what? No, it doesn't work, see? Damn, until I figure this out, this is going to be a problem. Edit, paste, it doesn't work. Alright, okay, so I'm going to have to switch this off, go to Fire Alpaca, just to show you. Trusty Fire Alpaca, huh? Unbelievable, it really is. So I'm going to go in, bring that into Fire, bring the first image into Fire Alpaca, bring the other 2 in as layers, because Fire Alpaca has an animation feature as well. Let me turn this off for a moment. Change the music up, shall we, for a moment. What shall we have? This one. Ah, press the wrong damn button as well. Just for 1 minute. Okay, so I'm going to come in here. I'm going to drag the other 2 in as frames onto the frames part here. So you got 1. I'll go to Window, View. So go to View, Onion Skin Mode. 2, 3. I'm going to do to duplicate that middle one, move it up to the top, and then test out the play. You can set the speed, autoplay under view, same thing. And you've got to load a bit first. It might be even slower because we've got this playing, but you can do that, see, and I can just use that, and I can record the screen, because you can't export videos, clips from this software via Alpaca. You have to go through their image, through their it looks like he's talking right when I'm talking but you have to go through their website, and it can make GIFs and that based on your images, which is a bit of I don't know, I don't know what to call it. It's a free software. Fire Alpaca and Krita, they're both great softwares and both free, but you know, Krita can export video files, but it's awkward. You've got to have certain things installed and worked out. So what I usually do is I work with good screen recording software to record record the screen, you know, and then I bring the video clips into video software, put them all together, cut them up and stuff, put music, put sound effects and voiceovers and that, and other effects on top. That's the way I make my cartoons. So what I'll do is, if for a talking scene like this, I'll just record the screen, like as in not the whole screen like you're looking at now, but I mean just literally just him on the screen, literally, you know, it's like whatever's on the screen, and then I'll record that as it's a looped animation, and it will just loop over and over again. The mouth movement won't be matching up properly to what they're saying, but it doesn't really matter too much, right? And then, you know, you end up with like a minute or whatever you want of that, and you may have scenes in the show where the character's talking, let's say in the certain scene, for like longer or for shorter times, but it's okay, you can just use it over and over again, and you may have different backgrounds and characters in different positions, and that's a thing you can do. But you know, anyway, I'm just saying though that this is what I'll do. So what I'll do is I'll record over this screen again, you see, and I'll save it when I do, but I'm not making the clip right now, I'm just making the images in the art. Okay, so as I say, in Krita, the same thing, you've got to record the screen too. He's like, what the fuck? You know, okay, but I love doing art, I really do. Yeah, so let me just check out see my videos are saved well now. Good, they have. Good stuff. Oh, this one's still uploading. Okay, let me just check what I've got on my channel already up for you guys. Just checking what's up so far, because I've been uploading videos all day, just making videos and uploading them. I do this all the time in my free time, as I say. What else about? Don't forget to watch this one, guys. Art Time, Nibbles from the Scribbles. It's mainly for the guys who love gorgeous girls and gorgeous women. You can check out these two videos here, man. Nibbles from Scribbles. I can't get enough. Because I love my females, I can't get enough of my females. My wife knows what it's all about, and I had to draw some there, and ooh-wee. Anyway, so that's what you got. Okay, so you got this here. I'm uploading this, another one for you here. Storyboard To Art, and that is basically part 1, and I'm recording part 3 for you right now. Okay, so you got this dreamy space music here, space chill music, and yeah, so that's what we did. We were taking images from the storyboard and we're putting them, making scenes from them. Okay, so that's the one we just did. That one's the one we just did. Okay, check that the images are in the right place, which they are. 3 images there for the animation. Image number 4. Now we're going to move on to image number 4, and I'll see you in the next video. And we're going to do this one with the other characters standing there. This one is literally just as I see it. This is just going to be an image. I want to just quickly get through these next few images, this and this, but the thing is, then again, you want to have more movement sometimes, but it's okay. I'm going to have these as some simple images. Hopefully I can do them really quickly. This one's going to have some movement in it. This one's just an image, and this one's going to have movement in it. So the ones with movement are going to be this one, which is like a motion comics, it's moving, a piece moving on the screen. For this one, it's a frame animation with the character moving, and the other ones, even though there's a character talking, you're not going to see the mouths exactly, it's in the shadows. Okay, I'm going to do it a certain way with the shadows and make it cool. Okay, if I can, I'll see if I need to. I may animate some mouths if I need to, if it's not too dark. So next scene we're going to do this one and see how we go from there. Okay, thank you very much for watching this. See you in the next video.